Hello, everybody. My name is Miss Richter, and I will be the ninth grade counselor for you guys next year. So, today we are going to go through a little bit of a slideshow around the high school, give you a couple visual pictures of the high school, and then tomorrow in social studies class, you will actually listen to the scheduling portion of it, and you'll get your scheduling worksheet. So, today is the one that more introduces you to the high school, and then tomorrow we will talk strictly about scheduling. So just an idea of what I'm going to talk about, kind of what is the NGC, who am I? We have teams here very similar to the junior high. We're going to talk about curriculum, the scheduling process, and kind of what's coming next amongst all those other things. So what is the ninth grade community? What is the NGC? Start over. It stands for ninth grade community. So whenever you hear somebody saying NGC, they just mean our side of the building. So we are a building within a building. So we're kind of separate off to the side, but we are still connected to the 10th through 12th side of the high school. So you'll be over with me for at least all of your core classes. So math, science, social studies, and English. And those will all be in one hallway. You most likely, if you are taking study hall, which a lot of freshmen do take, you'll also be over here. So you really probably will only leave the ninth grade for a class or two throughout the day, as well as lunch. We do have one of four. You'll be on one of four teams. Teams 1 and 2 are downstairs. 3 and 4 are upstairs. We do not have cool names like the junior high, so you're stuck with a number. This is a picture of me and my dog. So this is Winnie. Winnie is a 3.5-year-old golden doodle. I got her near the end of the pandemic. She's my bestie. I'm obsessed with her. I worked at a private Catholic high school in Cincinnati prior to working here at Milford. And I will have been here when you guys start. You'll be my 6th year. So next year I'll be my 6th year here at the high school. More than anything, I just wanted you to see my cute dog. So that's Winnie and a little bit about me. So kind of the main hallway of the high school will dead end into one of two places. You're going to dead end into the ninth grade community, or you're going to dead end into the art wing. It is pretty hard, in my opinion, to get lost. So if you're looking for that sign that I think is quite large, to get you back to our side of the building. So this is a hallway. This would be Team 4's hallway. So just to give you a visual, this is math. Science is the door that you can't see. English is right here. And then right around the corner is social studies. So we give you 5 minutes between passing period. You do not need 5 minutes to walk across the hall, so you will have time to talk to friends in the hallway before you need to get to class before the bell rings. Most of our students don't use a locker. We allow students to bring a backpack. It can be a full-size backpack. It doesn't have to be a drawstring. I would say the people that typically request a locker, sometimes sports will request a locker so you can keep your things in there. But I would say most of our students don't utilize a locker in any way, but they are there, and you can request one if you'd like. You might hear sparks back there. Here are just a couple pictures of student life here at the high school. So we are working in history class on the left. We'll talk about flex in a little bit, but these are just some guys shooting hoops during our flex bell, blowing off some steam. On the left, we have students working in Spanish, and then on the right, we have students in English class. You'll kind of see in the back of this one, that's what a lot of the classrooms look like as far as coloring and storage, and all of the above look very similar to that English room. Okay, so curriculum. We have one of 3 levels here at the high school. College prep is what I would call your pretty much normal average level. I would have been a CP student. So that is a class where you are going to get a little bit more hand-holding Teachers are not going to have as high of expectations as they would in an honors course right off the bat. That doesn't mean that they will not have high expectations for you in CP, but there will be a little bit more of a learning curve than there would be in honors. So your teacher's got a piece of paper that kind of explains what's necessary if you're going to be in an honors course versus CP. So they will be doing recommendations for you on your scheduling sheet and in the computer so that you kind of know where they think you're best suited. AP stands for Advanced Placement, and that is a college level course. So we offer 24 of them at I almost said the junior high. We offer 24 at the high school. And 2 of them are open to freshmen. I would tell you less than 8 kids here in the class of 2027 are in an AP course. I do not recommend it. It is a high-paced, lot of reading, preparation for a test at the end of the school year. Depending on the score of that AP test, can earn you college credit. It's just a really high expectation level. So I would say most of our students that take them end up either dropping or saying to me, I didn't realize how hard this was going to be. So just keep that in mind. If you're thinking AP, you could take AP Psych or AP Human Geo as a freshman. And again, less than 8 of my 540 kiddos are in AP class. Alrighty, so fine arts and JROTC. JROTC is actually housed on the 9th grade. So I am lucky enough to get to see First Sarge and Chief pretty much daily. You do not have to be interested in the military or serving in the military after high school to be a part of that class. It's really a class about leadership, citizenship, building a community. I would have loved to take that class in high school, and I had no desire to go into the military. So as far as art, let me move this picture of myself. As far as art is concerned, we have pretty much anything you want. So we have ceramics, we have photo, we have 2D design, we have printmaking, we have sculpture. I know I'm missing quite a few. If you are not an art person, totally fine, but you are not going to be happy with me tomorrow when I tell you have to take 2 art classes to graduate in the state of Ohio. So just keep that in mind. I will not read these to you, but these are our athletics, fall, winter, and spring. I would say most of them we have. If you're an equestrian, you ride horses, we don't have that. If you fence, we don't have that. But for the most part, we're going to have the sport you're looking for. Flex time. So there's no photo, so you get to stare at me. Lucky you. So flex time is a 90-minute block. And that's something you'll also have to get used to next year. We are on block. The junior high is not. So you are in class for 90 minutes, and each day you're in 4 classes. You do not see your teachers every day. So we have red days and white days. And on white days, you go to your even number classes. So that would be 2, 4, 6. Well, in between 2 and 4, there's something called flex. So the Flex A and Flex B. Flex A is always academic. So you will sign up to see a teacher, or you'll sign up to go to one of your team teachers and use it as a study hall, and that serves for 45 minutes. Flex B is another 45-minute block, and that is a more fun, casual flex. So like you saw, the boys were playing basketball. In the spring, people will sign up for a flex and take a walk, or play kickball outside, or watch a movie. We've had a couple teachers over here in the 9th grade do Disney movies throughout the winter. So I like flex because it's a brain break. It is quite hard to be in class for 90 minutes sometimes. And so it's just a good spot to pause and just not think about schoolwork for a little bit and kind of get to see friends that maybe you don't get to see all the time because they're not on your team. Alrighty, so this is your 9th grade team. So on the far left is going to be Mr. Yeager, He is the principal of the 9th grade. In the middle is Mrs. Harvey. She's our admin assistant. She will be the first person you see when you walk in the office, and her desk is literally right behind where we're standing. And then obviously far right is me, Miss Richter, school counselor. These are the main 3 adults that you'll need outside of teachers next year. So this is a lot of dates. I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Your parents will have access to this video as well as the slideshow, so you don't need to write all of this down. Tomorrow you're going to watch the scheduling video and get your yellow scheduling sheet. And then on February 8th, there will be a class of 2018 parent meeting at the high school. That is one of our conference days, so we will be holding a 30-minute meeting just to kind of go over specific questions that most people have. You are welcome to attend with an adult in your home, but you do not have to. If you just want mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever you live at home with to come, they can come without you. On the 15th, Mr. Yeager and I will be available in your media center. So the 15th is a conference day for the junior high. And so we are going to come over to the media center and kind of sit there, and we will answer questions as they come in. So if there is a specific question as you're starting to register for courses that you need an answer to, the 15th would be a great time to stop in and talk to us. On the 22nd, your scheduling sheet will be due to your social studies teacher. So when you get your scheduling sheet today, the first thing I want you to do is write your first and last name on it. I'm going to say that again. When you get your yellow scheduling sheet, please, please, please put your name on top of it. The amount of times we get them, or a teacher says to me, I had to hunt down who this was because there was no name. Please put your name on it. And then on the 27th, 28th, myself and Mr. Yeager will be over at the junior high to connect with you guys. We're going to bring some students with us so that you can ask questions to them, since you typically don't ask questions to me. And then, we'll wait until August when you get your schedule, and then you'll start high school. So I believe that is my last slide. There we go. If you have any questions in the meantime and you don't want to wait for the 8th or the 15th, that is both my number here at school and my email. You can write those down if you want to. You don't need to. And I am more than willing to help. So I think high school sometimes sounds scarier than it is. So just know you're in good hands, and I can't wait to meet you guys at the end of February.